Numbers here. Is my connection really bad, guys? Tell me if this connection's bad, guys. It says lost connection. Shylary, good connection. These lives lately, what the fuck? Selma's here. Okay, good connection. Okay, good. Better now. Okay, good, guys. How are you? What's happening? Oh, now it's saying lost connection again. Good connection, my end. Good. Lois, last night my cousin FaceTime with SP's favourite cousin on the phone. Yes, I saw that, darling. That's great. Lost so much birds for land and movement with both SPs. Oh, Tundra, really? Both SPs. Wonderful. It's really laggy, though. Hang on. Let me just open this door here. Maybe it's the door. Wait a second. Is that better? I closed the door to the living room, but the Wi-Fi is behind me in another room, so it shouldn't affect that. Oh, clearly, okay, it does. So I can't close that door then. I'm trying to keep myself quiet because the neighbours are downstairs outside. What about now, guys? Good connection? My negative thoughts all 3 days. What's this, Amber? Good Lord Laws. It's so easy to live in the end, la land, but when SP comes around, wow, I had to affirm my negative thoughts all 3 days. Look, guys, when they're there, that's the trigger. It's very easy not to get triggered when they're not there, trust me. Seems better. Okay, good. We talked for almost 2 hours about manifesting. He said he really liked me. What's this, Miss Mitchell? Where's the rest of that? Where's the beginning? Loz, last night my cousin FaceTime with SP's favourite cousin on the phone. And you talked about manifesting. 2 hours about manifesting. He said he really liked me. Oh! Gorgeous, darling. I love it. You talked about manifesting. Wow. SP1's mum tagged me, is both in an old pic of us, and SP2 has been communicating non-stop. SP1's mum tagged you in an old photo of you. Oh, wow. I'm great, Yana. How are you? Hi, Brittany. Hi, Loz. I'm feeling really good. I feel ready for next weekend. I'm keeping this up. Good, Brittany. Good, darling. I saw your post about being healthy. I'm about to join the gym again. People keep bringing up SP randomly. Well, give that birds for land, darling. So, I'm in constant communication with my SP, and it's pretty great. My self-concept's on point. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. I just know it's done, so no worries. Wonderful, darling. Excellent. I don't think about my current SP as much. And my last year's SP asked me to go see them. Oh, really, Evan? When you care a lot less, when you're kind of indifferent to what you're trying to manifest, guys, it's a good feeling. SP invited me over, but I'm busy. Haha, he has to wait. Good, Alexis, good. But I want my current SP to ask me the same thing, lol. Well, just assume that they will, darling. Okay? Don't assume, oh, it's only coming from the old exes. La la la. Brittany, what's this? The Canadian said that I'm the only he wants. I affirm that for SP. Oh, only pussycat he wants. Love it, darling. What does it mean? What does what mean, Amy? My SP said he loves me and wants things to work out between us, but doesn't think it can work out. What does that mean? It means you think he thinks it won't work out. You think he thinks you guys are doomed. You think he thinks you've had too much drama and too much craziness and too many breakups for it to work. That it's hard between you, that it's not easy, that he loves you, but it's not easy. That you've had too many breakups and therefore you're fucking doomed. You think he thinks that. Stop thinking that. Start saying, no, he wants me. He knows I'm the only one for me. It doesn't matter how many times we've broken up. He knows we're right for each other. What's this sound about? Yeah, really made me realise some old thoughts. I didn't even realise got emotional, but told myself I'm only upset from the old me and the sad thing she thought it's not real anymore. Yeah, guys, look. When you start acknowledging what you're getting triggered by, you're like, hang on, is this my shit? Oh, yeah, fuck, it's my shit. Again. The fortune teller said he was with another one, but I don't even believe it. Darling, listen. Please stop going to fortune tellers. All they're doing is reflecting your thinking. You probably had a fear a third party would come along, and she's just reflecting that. And that's why you went there in the first place, to find out your fortune, because you were fearful, because you're wondering what he was doing. That's why you went. So all she's going to do is reflect your fears. Oh, thanks, Yana, for the flowers. And thanks for the hand hearts. Oh, lovely. I'm pretty much happy that my last year's SP asked me to go see them. Oh, great, darling. Yes. You're amazing. Thank you. Okay, good. Good, darling. What happens if two people are manifesting each other but currently in no contact? Doesn't matter, darling. They can't do anything in your reality. They're not manifesting you. I know you can think that, but they're not. Okay? They could be over in their reality, but in your reality, they're not doing any such thing. Only you can manifest in your reality. Your consciousness reflects into your reality and becomes what you see. So what they're doing over in their reality has no effect on you, but you can say that they are if that helps you. It happened right after I was hammering self-concept, and SP is miserable without me and is obsessed with me. What, Ms. Mitchell? Oh, what? Having the call? Wonderful. How to get past the feeling of guilt when manifesting. I'm not trying to be a homewrecker. Why would you think you're a homewrecker? Guys, if there's something where someone has to split up for you guys to be together, just start saying, this works out for everyone. It works out in everyone's favour. This works out perfectly for everyone involved. No one gets hurt. As Neville said, go to the end and hurt no one. It's not with harm to no one. It's like literally, if you go to the end of you and them together, then how that comes about will hurt no one in the process. Because you didn't do anything to manifest harm. You didn't do anything to split anyone up. You didn't, sit there willingly trying to split them up. You just saw you and them together, and how that comes about will come about in its own natural way, and you won't hurt anyone's feelings, and no one will be heartbroken. And you won't be a homewrecker. Had a move yesterday. My SP sent indirect messages to me on social networks. Oh, I love that, Mariana. You had such an amazing impact on me to get my self-concept up to the roof. Oh, good heavens. Yay. Yay, darling. Hooray. I'm reading The Power of Awareness. It's excellent, yes. I love that book. I think it's probably Neville's best book, to be completely honest with you. I think it's just got nugget after nugget after nugget. There's a great Facebook group called The Power of Awareness, and if you follow it, it sends you a quote every day or every couple of days. It's great. It's a great Facebook group to be part of, because on your Facebook feed, you just see a beautiful Neville quote and you'll be like, yes, that. The Canadian is trying to find an MMA gym in New York so he can be closer to me. Really? Oh, I'm sure there are some. I mean, it's New York after all. I saw him for 4 days. 5th day, he said he was with another girl. When I was manifesting, I would still see him. What, Jeep girl? I saw him for 4 days. 5th day, he was with another girl. When I was manifesting, I would see him. Because you probably had a fear that another girl would come along, darling. We've already discussed this. What are your fears? Do you fear that he's unfaithful? Do you fear you can't trust him? Do you fear that you're not good enough? That's why. Don't worry about it. You caused it. Uncause it. So I'm not thinking that shit anymore. Also, I manifested 200 views of my short film on YouTube. Oh, wonderful, darling. What's your YouTube channel? Tell us. Do I start by manifesting SP messaging me, or do I live in the end and think we're together? I would rather you lived in the end and think you're together, but you can also manifest calls. You can say, we're so blissfully, happily together. We're so coupled up. He loves me so much. He thinks I'm so wifey. He constantly calls me. We could talk every day. Can't go a day without talking to me. Which would happen if you were together. Or not. You don't have to talk every day when you're together, but you know what I mean. I struggle to concentrate on visualization. Is that normal? Some people find visualizing really hard, darling. That's why I say affirm instead. Or do the telephone technique. Imagine someone talking to you. Hey, TikTok 789 Centre Rose. Oh, thank you, darling. Been affirming for better communication from SP. Had major breakthrough with him last night. Oh, Suze Moore, did you? Major breakthrough. Loved. Started manifesting SP, and then the girl he was with cheated, and it made him realise how much he hurt me, and he wanted to make it up to me. Was that my manifestation? Started manifesting SP, and then the girl he was with cheated, and it made him realise how much he hurt me, and he wanted to make it up to me. Was this my manifestation? Yes, darling. Because if they come back having realisations like, oh my God, I realise I hurt you, blah, blah, blah. If you're manifesting them back, you did that. Absolutely. Hey, Ellie. Of course, Loz goes off and scared the beliefs away. What's this? What did I do? Really love coming here when my fears, limiting beliefs are popping up. Yeah, good. I'm so lonely. I think I look bad. I need a call with Loz. Guys, there to share. I don't know what's with you. You need success stories and bloody blah. You're really not working on your self-concept at all, are you, darling? I don't do the calls anymore. So you're praying for nothing. It ain't going to happen. So you're going to have to fix this yourself. You're going to have some self-control and sit down and write down all your fears and write them down, then look at them and think, what is my shitty self-concept? Oh my God, it's abominable. I need to change this. I can't help you guys. I can't be your rock all the time. If I'm not doing calls anymore. You have to be self-sufficient to do this yourself. When I bring the courses out, you're going to need to sit there and analyze your self-concept. But after you've done the self-concept course, I can't be in your house bolstering you up. You have to do this yourself. It's Ms. Mitchell on YouTube. Oh, is it? ms.mitchell. Okay, I'll go join it. I say my affirmations to my cat. I literally told her Daddy is coming home soon. Wonderful. How are you today, Loz? I'm great, darling. I've got shit sons to do. Loz, if I wasn't aware of your bad thoughts for a few minutes, can I... Loz, if I wasn't aware of bad thoughts for a few minutes, can I still revise it? Guys, a few minutes of bad thoughts ain't going to do shit. It's predominant thinking. Are you predominantly thinking that all day or just a few moments? Don't worry about it. Stop freaking out about it. Hello, I messed up. Got to start over, damn it. Oh, look, Laura, sometimes we do. Revise it. Imagine they don't care what you said. Imagine they love it when you're crazy. Stop beating yourself up about it. That's great. That's living in the end. I'm already done. What's this? Well, I also tell my cat we're getting her stepdad here. How do we control our fears? Guys, you've got to sit down and write them down. Or figure out what they are if you don't know what they are. Sit for 20 minutes in silence and write them down. And then be like, wow, where's that coming from? Oh, yeah, because when I was a kid, I couldn't sleep with the light off. And I'm constantly worried I'm going to get hurt because my mum was so overprotective. So I must be like that now because of my overprotective mum. Oh, that's where that's come from. Or whatever it is, okay? Try and figure out where it came from and then affirm against it. But we need you. I'm starting to feel like I don't want my SP anymore. Did I do something wrong or have I leveled up? You've leveled up, Ellie. It happens a lot, guys, in this group. People level up their self-concept and all of a sudden they're like, he's not so great. He's a bit shit. Affirm my SP would see my TikTok and he did and told me I look great. Oh, Deborah. Love it. You did that? It's okay. You don't have to be in my house. Your voice is in my mind reminding me not to react. Good. Facial fears. Look at them and give them answers. Yes, that's great. There is plenty of resources, videos, Facebook groups. Apply what you learn. Yes, guys, look. The Facebook group is there. There's over 270-something videos in there, plus the Facebook lives. Plus I'm going live on Facebook tonight. Facebook Friday. Plus I'll have the courses. Plus I'll have the YouTube. You have endless resources. You won't need calls with me. How do you stop limiting beliefs in a situation with ghosting? Well, you've got to figure out why you were ghosted, darling. What were you doing in the 3D that was causing the ghosting? What were you thinking that was causing the ghosting? Were you thinking he might ghost you? You have abandonment issues where you constantly fear people are going to leave. You constantly fear maybe someone's going to reject you. That's a feeling not good enough. Okay, so it's either not good enough, fearing people are going to leave, or feeling just in yourself you're not enough and that people are going to leave you because of that. Which of it is it? Either you fear abandonment because you're abandoned as a child in some way, or you actually feel people are going to reject you. Figure that out, and then you can undo what you were thinking during the relationship and during the breakup that caused them to just completely disappear. And you might have a constant fear that they might disappear because it's happened to you before. After affirming a lot, I had a dream that I was front row at my upcoming concert. Oh, what have I done? Post was approved in the Facebook group that says, I don't chase, I attract. I was surprised. Oh, look, I only approved it because she wrote what she wrote on the rest of it, but the post is, I don't chase, I attract, but you can start a discussion if you want. I only approved it because what she wrote of the rest of it. I don't want to disprove everyone's, if they've got a bit of LOA going on, they'll learn. Loz, I manifested being in a TV commercial. I got a call today filming in November. Oh, Casey! Ooh! Amazing, darling. Hooray! Congratulations. How often do we need to affirm about something about SP to make them do something? How often do we need to affirm something about SP to make them do something? Guys, you're not making them do anything. They're not robots. All they're doing is reflecting your thinking. It'll take as long as it takes for you to convince your subconscious that you've changed, that you're different, that you're now reflecting out that they love you, that you are lovable, that they're not going to reject you, that you are enough. Have you changed that, darling? Or are you just doing some SP, I'm trying to change you, you're going to be the new version, you're going to love me, stuff to them and trying to change them? If you're trying to change them, darling, you're doing this all wrong. You're meant to be changing you. You're not making them do anything. Please stop listening to any dumb bitch who's telling you to make them do something. They're not robots. They're reflecting your thinking. Have you changed your shitty thinking? I don't think so. Fear about manifesting, messing up something and ruining a relationship is the affirmation, I can't mess this up. Yes, guys. And go back to your childhood and figure out, why do I think I'm going to mess things up all the time? Did I have a critical parent who constantly told me I did things wrong and constantly criticised me and wouldn't let me ever fail? Is it from that? Do I just feel not good enough in myself, so I constantly beat myself up and think I'm wrong? Hi, Loz. Second day of living in the antidote, feeling more and more like it's done. One more day. I found out my biggest flaw in my self-concept recently. I hope it's not too late to fix. It's never too late to fix, guys. I'm fucking 44. I'm still fixing mine. What are you talking about? Loz, thank you for everything. I don't have questions today. My life is going fantastic. Oh, Lizzie Doll, great. We don't chase, we create. Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah, I only allowed that post because of what she said, but you guys can discuss it. I literally can't mess this up when we're meant to be together. Yes, guys, when you're meant to be together in your mind, you can't mess it up. If you're together in your mind, you can't mess it up. Men stare at me all the time now, lol. Do they, Deborah? If I revise a text to say they want to get back, will this interfere with the end of being together? No, guys, revise the text. Go ahead and revise them, absolutely. We create, they chase, yes. I've been saying my dominant thoughts are positive and in line with what I want. That's great. They're in line with what you want. My dominant thoughts are always in line with what I want. I don't have any dominant thoughts that aren't in line. Great. Love that. I remain faithful in the unseen and thank old me for trying to protect me, but I don't need it anymore. That's great, Amber. I thank the old me for trying to protect me, but I don't need it anymore. Thanks for the protection, but I don't need the protection anymore. You're just fucking things up for me. Please stop. That's great. I realise, I revise everything I don't like, point blank. No one tells me no, haha. That's great, darling. That's why that's why the Kardashians are so successful. Because you know what Kris Jenner's adage is? No one says no to us. If someone says no, her adage is, if someone says no to you, you're asking the wrong person. So whatever business they want to launch, she's just like, well, we're going to launch it. And if someone says that's a bad idea, blah, blah, she goes, okay, thanks. Next person, do you want to fund this thing? No, okay, bye. And just waits until someone says yes. She's a masterful manifestor, Kris Jenner. I feel so at ease now with everything. Wonderful, Nat, wonderful. My SP, our mothers have same surname, one letter off. Our brothers died in the same day and so on. Oh, that's bizarre. Kris is badass, isn't she? Hasn't she got the best self-concept? Like calling herself a mama jar, just so rules the room when she walks in, doesn't care. Great self-concept. You already have all you want. Shift to the reality and stay in that lane. Yes, guys, that's great. You already have it. Just shift there. Just go there. Go live there. Go move. Pick yourself up from the shitty state and move to the good one where you have everything you want. So it's about believing within myself that we are meant to be together and that's enough. No, that's not enough. You can imagine you're together. Not meant to be. Oh, we're meant to be, but it might fuck up and things might not happen. No, you are together. They are your person. You are together. You and them in your mind are together. It's not meant to be together. That's completely different. Oh, we're meant to be. You can think you're meant to be all you like, but it won't come about. Oh, but factors have got in the way and third parties got in the way and distance got in the way, but we are meant to be. Meant to be doesn't help in manifesting. We're meant to be. You decide if you're meant to be and you decide in your mind that you are together. Then you work out what the fuck you did during the relationship to screw it up with your shitty self-concept and you've got to change you to reflect out the new you so they come back. If you're not changing your self-concept, just sitting there thinking we're meant to be together won't do jack shit. That's hopefulness. We're meant to be together. Hope he comes back because we're meant to be together. That's going to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. How is Kris manifesting if she keeps getting denied a business though? What do you mean? Do you know how many businesses those people have got? You know how many patents, like business names and copyright, what do you call, trademarks? Kylie Jenner has, Kim has, Kris has. Hundreds of thousands of them. Like every business they touch pretty much turns to gold. And if it doesn't, they just change and go to another one. What I'm saying is if she gets knocked back, she keeps going. Guys, you're going to get knockbacks. You're saying, oh, how is she manifesting if someone knocks her back? Well, people are going to get knocked back all the time. It's the getting up again that's pure, like true manifesting. Like you just have absolute enormous self-belief that it's going to happen. You don't allow any obstacle to stop you. You're going to get obstacles, guys. Manifesting isn't obstacle-less. If you think it's obstacle-less, you're going to be fucking rudely awakened when shit starts happening to you when you're trying to manifest. You start going, oh, but I thought this was magic and everything just goes perfect because I was manifesting. No. It's not how this works. It's called life. And it's called your old shit comes back and your old thoughts drop in and the reality shows you what you used to think. And reality shows you what you haven't changed yet inside yourself, what beliefs you haven't yet changed. And the obstacles will flare up in your face until you change those beliefs. Manifesting isn't magic, guys, and it's not a smooth ride either. You can start saying it is, but let me give you the tip. It's not. The people who succeed in life, guys, are determined and have enormous self-belief. They're not the people who give up at the first hurdle. They're not the people who give up at the first couple of obstacles. Those people are failures. They're fucking life's failures. Then they sit around, oh, well, it didn't work out for me. I tried. I thought it was meant to be, but it just didn't work out. And everyone sits there, oh, fuck. So bored of this victimhood that this person lives in. And they've been going on about this for 30 fucking years, but we'll sit here and listen to it because I guess this is all they talk about. Spilled water all down my face. That's why you don't react to 3D. Yes, guys. Hey, Loz, right now I need to manifest in steps. Can I have a few different ones or just one? Yes, guys, you can have a few steps if you want. Why not? They're constantly calling me. They're constantly coming towards me. They spend so much time with me. We're married. Okay. What if you just want more attention and affection? My SP seems to be working more than ever. Well, just say, they're giving me so much attention now. They throw their arms around me whenever they see me. They call me every day. They can't wait to talk to me. They're all about me. I'm their main priority. Lois, I got invited to a coffee chat for an internship. I'll get the interview and the job, period. Wonderful, Ellie. Yes, you've got it already. It's in the bag. Can't you affirm that it's a smooth ride? Yes, you can, guys. But what I don't want you to do is when an obstacle invariably flares up, because I'm sorry, they will, you don't freak out and think, I thought manifesting was all smooth and magic. You've got to be resilient, guys. This is life. People die. You have car accidents. Shit happens. The key to manifesting is when you get an obstacle, you don't let it throw you. You're going to get the obstacles. I don't believe there'll be no obstacles. I'm sorry. I think that's really unrealistic. Neville never had no obstacles. He just didn't care about the obstacles. You've just got to not care about the obstacles. You've got to be indifferent to the obstacles. The third party, the distance, the car accident, the being denied a loan, the being told your business is going to fail, you're losing your house, your kid getting sick. Obstacle, 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 obstacle. Shit happens, guys. Be realistic about obstacles and know that when they happen, you can get past them. Don't, when you see an obstacle, go and freak out because of the obstacle is what I'm saying. You just go bypass the obstacle. But I don't want you guys to have this Pollyanna thinking that it's positive thinking all day and everything's positive. My life's going to be positive from now on. Yay! And then when one little thing happens that's out of the blue, or not what you wanted, you just completely lose your shit because you expected everything to be rosy. You can expect everything to be rosy all you like, but when something isn't rosy, what I'm saying is don't let it throw you. Does that make sense? I'm not saying life's fucked and shit happens and it's all doom and gloom. I'm saying the whole key to this is when an obstacle presents itself, you're not thrown from your end. No, third party shows up, fuck that bitch, we're together. I got denied a loan. Fuck that. I've got a new car. Got it? Make sense? I was feeling sad and anxious today, but even though I manifested many small things too, good, darling. Manifest small things. Myself with an improved self-concept is part of the goal to act different with him too. What's this? Where's the rest of that? Kelly, is there another part of that? Because that doesn't make any sense to me. This is the second time I had to change my affirmations because it stopped working. When have I ever said change your affirmations? How do you know they're not working? I don't know. I guess you're looking at the 3D for validation. Is it working? Is it working? Oh, it's not working. I'm just going to fucking throw the baby out with the bathwater and throw away all the affirmations. They're not working. You're just looking at the fucking 3D for validation, Shilery, and you'll completely screw it up by changing them. Go ahead and change them and watch your fucking reality burn. Good luck with that. Guys, some of you, I've given you affirmations for a reason. Some of you had calls with me and your self-concept was in the fucking toilet, and half of you don't even want to do the affirmations I gave you. Oh, I don't like them. My brain doesn't like them. My brain fights me. Yes, bitch. Why do you think I gave them to you? I'm going to change them. I don't like them anymore. They're not working. Hello. Did I ever say change them? Hello. Did I ever say look at the 3D for validation? No. Are you listening? Are you listening? I'm just going to do everything against what Loz said. That'll work. I gave up on 55 by 5 writing method. Oh, thank fuck for that. And now I need to use my thoughts. Was it bad to give up on the writing too? Darling, 55 by 5 is a load of fucking crap. What, you're going to write something over and over and over and over and over that's meant to be a thought? Stop listening to any dumb see you next Tuesday who even suggested that shit to you. You can script a new story. Yay, and write it once and read it back. Great. But 55 by 5 is just going to make your hand hurt and you'll run out of pen. I found a file with old pics of us. Was remembering conversations. Do I change those too? Yes, guys, change the conversations if they were bad. Does adding new ones, not changing them, mess it up? You can add new affirmations, guys. You can change them up in terms of amping them up, giving them more amplification, like I'm so fucking amazing instead of I'm amazing. I am so goddamn beautiful instead of I'm so beautiful. Everyone thinks I'm beautiful. You want to amp it up. But I wouldn't go changing the baby with the bathwater unless your affirmations are so general and so shit and you went to some coach and all they gave you was, I'm a queen and I'm treated like a queen. I'm a masterful manifester. Everything I want comes to me. Bing! And then you haven't done anything about your childhood. Well, yeah, then I'd add some more. But if you kind of call with me and you've discovered your self-concept shit and you've got real self-concept ones, I wouldn't be changing them. Just because things aren't showing up in your 3D. Do you have faith in the unseen, Shilery? Clearly not. And that's the one thing you have to have, and you're not doing it. Good luck with that. But doesn't it mean that at some point you're bound to get accepted even when you were denied? Yes, you're bound to get accepted when you were denied. Deny. Approved. Okay? That's the way you've got to think life is. If you get denied, you're going to get approved if you believe you're going to be approved. I got denied for my loan for my car. It's sitting in my driveway. Approved. I didn't listen to anyone denying me for months. Besides family and stuff in childhood, possible with friends in childhood too. Yes, guys, but friends don't have as bigger impact unless they were absolute bullies or just complete assholes to you and you were super young. The bullying that you experienced as a child came from what your parents taught you. So if you got to high school and you got really bullied, the bullies... Yeah, what you remember how they affected you and you remember what they said, but your bullying started way earlier because of your beliefs about you. It's not the bullies, it's what you believe about yourself that got you bullied in the first place that you have to change. Does that make sense? Yes, they're the same affirmations but just said differently. Well, then, Charlerie, what the fuck are you talking about? Stop looking at the 3D, darling. You're looking at the 3D and it's really not going to help you. That means you don't have faith in the unseen. You're really going to fuck this up. Ask yourself how bad you want it. You wouldn't give up if you wanted it. Guys, think about actors who don't get famous till they're in their 40s, 50s, 60s. Did they give up? They're probably acting since they were teenagers. That took them an awfully long time. When I was at drama school, one of our teachers said to us, ignore the people who become very popular and get work straight out of school because those people probably won't be working in 20 years. Pay attention to the people in 20 years who are working. They're the real actors. They're the ones who persisted. I know a lot of people who got work straight away when they got out and they're not working anymore. They gave up. There's other people who didn't get anything for years and now are going really well. But if you'd looked at them in the first year, second year out, when they got no work and everyone else got work, you would have been like, oh, that guy's a failure. And now he's on every TV show, blah, blah, blah. I've got a couple of friends like that. Same with real estate. Yep. Same with any profession, guys. If you give up too easily, you're screwed. Will it still work if you stop focusing on getting your SP back and just build your self-esteem? Yes, guys, it will work because they're just reflecting you. If you work on your self-concept, your concept of yourself, they will reflect that back to you, whether it's your SP or everyone else. Affirmations for people that were bullied. I don't care what anyone says about me. People's words don't affect me. I don't listen to anyone but me. I know my worth and no one determines my worth. Words never hurt me because I know who I am. If telepathy is real, do you think visualizing the end through his eyes helps him also see my vision? Well, you can try that, darling. I don't know. Seeing it through his eyes helps him see it. Yeah, maybe. Seeing it through his eyes, try it. Is being someone's partner part of your self-concept in your opinion? No. It's about, well, you can say, I'm in a beautiful relationship. I've always been loved. I've always had great relationships. You can say that. I'm the partner of a beautiful person. You can say that, I guess, yeah. But it's more about you guys. Just you alone. I set a timer during the day to remind me to read my affirmations. Do that, guys, if you have to. Hi, Loz. Had an amazing birthday yesterday. Oh, happy birthday, darling. Enjoyed it with my friend I manifested to spend it with. Oh, yay, darling. Happy birthday. The 3D threw me, and I doubled down, went right to the end, saying he's in love with me, and I'm the wife. Yes, guys, I'm the wife. That's great. I'm the motherfucking wife. How to deal with gossipy friends who are waiting for me to fail. Well, darling, you think you have gossipy friends who are waiting for you to fail, and therefore you will fail and have gossipy friends, and they'll be waiting for you to fail. You have a belief that your friends don't want the best for you, don't want you to win, are jealous of you, say bad things about you, gossip about you. That's your belief about your friends. And you could get rid of those friends and find new friends, but then you'll find that those friends will do the same thing because it's your belief about you that's causing them to act that way. I get gossiped about. People don't want me. People reject me. I get rejected. I'm not enough. People don't think I'm good enough. I can't trust people. People betray me. So what happened to you in your childhood, darling, where you felt betrayed or you couldn't trust people? First of all, figure that out. Secondly, what inside you makes you feel not good enough? Figure those two things out, and then those friends will change. And then start saying, my friends are so supportive. They love everything I do. They love encouraging me. They're so encouraging. They say such kind things about me. Oh my God, so true. Well, yes, it is, because it's just your reflection out and they'll reflect it back. If you think they're going to be snakes, they'll be snakes. Look at Sammy Ingram. I love Sammy Ingram, but she's got this belief. She's a manifesting coach on YouTube, that there are snakes in her midst and her coaches keep defecting. She had one lot of coaches defect, then she had another one defect. And it's like, stop thinking you've got snakes in your midst, Sammy. You've said it and you keep saying it because something obviously happened in Sammy's childhood where she got betrayed or abandoned in some way. And I think it's abandonment from her dad. So she's got this abandonment wound that she hasn't fixed. And so people keep abandoning her and betraying her because she hasn't fixed it. And it keeps happening. Where you look at Create Your Future, Amanda, that other YouTube channel, she's had the same coaches since she started. No one's left. Amanda obviously doesn't have a belief that there are snakes in her midst, and she doesn't have an abandonment issue. Got it? Not that I'm saying bad things about Sammy, but she hasn't identified her own belief. Well, she has, and she hasn't fixed it because it keeps happening. She identified it when the first lot of coaches left, but she hasn't fixed it, and then it happened again. And it'll probably happen again until she realises it. There'll probably be one other coach that leaves, and then she'll be like, ugh. Or they'll steal money from her, or something will happen because she's got a belief that people betray her, right? And then people leave. Amanda is amazing, and she had a tough childhood. Did she? I don't actually know anything about Amanda's childhood. Did she? I love that channel. Guys, if you haven't watched Create Your Future, it's kind of the OG Law of Assumption channel on YouTube, and it doesn't have as many subscribers as Sammy or maybe even Joseph Ally or anything, but Amanda at Create Your Future is probably the original Law of Assumption channel that I can think of that's been around the longest. And they've already got about 30,000 or something subscribers, even though their videos are just excellent. She talks about, God, I've watched so many of Amanda's videos. I've never heard anything about her childhood. I hear a lot about her relationship with her partner. Amanda's got phenomenal self-concept. For an example of a big girl with amazing self-concept, I would say Amanda's a great example. I have a playlist of meditations, but I'm worried they revolve around SP. They're so empowering. Well, do that, darling, but don't worry that you're focusing on the SP too much, but just focus on yourself more. My self-concept definitely working because my SP doesn't seem like all that anymore. Yeah, if they don't seem like all that, guys, it's definitely working. It's when you're like, he was a bit depressed all the time. He relied on me too much. He needed me too much. He wasn't man enough for me. But you can change all those beliefs and then they'll change. Okay, so even though they don't seem like all that anymore, that's the them that showed up at the end that you didn't like. Start changing them in your mind and then you'll want them again, okay? She has worked hard for her self-concept and she revises on the spot. Yes, Amanda does, yes. Amanda from Curate Your Future said she is an LOA coach. I think she just says LOA for YouTube. Because I think if she said Law of Assumption, a lot of people on YouTube be like, what? I think she just does it for the algorithm, to be completely honest. She knows full well that she's not teaching Law of Attraction. How do I affirm against betrayal? No one would ever betray me. I'm too important to lose. I'm too special to lose. I'm too important to the people in my life. They love me completely. They are always there for me. They are always keep me safe and protected. They are there for me. I am their number one priority. I'm their favourite person. I can trust everyone I love with my heart now. Those things, darling. Lois, how do you stop feeling insecure? You've got to work on your self-concept. You've got to figure out what are your insecurities. Okay, Jesus. I feel like I need to people please because I put my worth outside of me all the time with other people. Shit, better work on that. I think people are going to betray me because when I was a kid I was abused. Oh shit, I better work on that. Got to figure out what your insecurities are, guys. Write them down. What do you get insecure about? And then affirm against that. What belief do I have if my relationships don't commit and end poor usually? That's their pattern. Well, first of all, you think you have a pattern. You have a belief that that's just going to keep happening. So it's going to keep happening. So stop thinking that, darling. Okay? All my relationships go well. All my relationships are long term. Okay? But if you don't feel like people will commit to you, okay, either you have an abandonment issues where someone in childhood abandoned you, like a parent left, like your parents got divorced or someone left and you had a single parent, or someone died. Or you feel not good enough in yourself and you constantly feel like things will end, things won't work out for you and people will reject you and leave. And then they do. It's either not feeling good enough or feeling like you're going to get abandoned. One of the two, which is it? How do I stop obsessing about the end result not happening fast enough? If your SP came to you now and said, look, babe, I just need to work my shit out, but in 6 months, I promise you I'm going to propose. How would you feel right now after that? Would you be freaking out for the next 6 months? Or would you be like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to work on myself, go to the gym every day, get my shit together, get my house together, get my finances together so we can get married in 6 months. Think of it that way. But you're going, I can't see the end. Well, it's so far away. When's it coming? If you're not living in the end properly, guys, the time will seem a factor. It means you're not really living in the end at all. Are you living in the end? I don't think so. If you're obsessing about the end result and not happening fast enough, you're not living in the end in your mind enough. If you were, you wouldn't feel like that. He did tell me that, and that's exactly what I'm doing. What's this, Coral? I missed it. What? So who told you what? Hang on. Happy Friday, Lois. Oh, hi, darling. Assume you already have the job already. Yes. What are good affirmations for getting this job and succeeding in the interview? Just what Brittany said. Imagine you have it already. I'm the perfect candidate. When I walk in, they just fall in love with me. And then when you leave, I have this job already. This job's in the bag. I love working it. My belief is things go wrong. Oh, snap. Well, there you go. So if you have a belief that things always go wrong for you, then you're eternally believing that everything's going to go wrong. I'm going to mess things up. Things go wrong. Did you have a really critical parent or someone who made you feel like you never did anything right when you were a child, darling, and everything will go wrong for you? Loz, can you go over a vision again, please? Go back to the scene. Change it in your mind. Hear what you wish you heard. See what you wish you'd seen. Say what you wish you'd said instead of what the shit you did say. And then go over and over that scene in your mind as if it happened, really happened. And when it feels natural, then you revised it. He told me 7 months and I'm getting everything ready. Me. Oh, he told you 7 months. Oh, did he? There you go, darling. Any affirmations to be more vulnerable and trusting? Struggling a little bit with that right now. Okay, Shafrina. So, affirmations to be more vulnerable would be things like, I can show everyone who I truly am now. I'm not afraid to be my real self. I'm not afraid to be me. I love the feeling of being the real me. Everyone accepts me and loves me just as I am. They think I'm perfect just the way I am. They love the real Shafrina. They love hearing how I feel. They love it when I'm soft and open. They love it when I cry. They love it when I'm open. They love it when I'm vulnerable. Things like that, don't I want to record my own affirmations, but don't love the sound of my voice on recording. Well, darling, get someone else to do it then. Okay, but guys, sometimes you don't love your own voice because it's hard for you to hear your self-concept stuff because it's too close to home. A lot of you think it's a thing about your voice. It's not that. It's because the stuff is too close to home and you don't like listen to it. Your subconscious doesn't like it. Thanks, Pid Yi G, for the roses. Thank you, darling. How to get someone to confess their true feelings for me. I have an affirmation video just about this recently where it says, is your SP cold? Okay, but say things like they love confessing their feelings to me. They're constantly telling me how much they love me. They love to love me. What's the weirdest manifestation you had where it really freaked you out? I think the very first one I tested really consciously, where I wanted a pair of lemon yellow ballet flats in leather with a yellow bow on the front in my size. And the next day I walked past the shoe shop, the only shoe shop near my house, and there were a pair in the window. And I said to the girl, can I try those on? have you got a size 8.5? She said, that is the size. They're the only pair. I don't know where they came from. It's the only pair here. I love those shoes. SP told me that he can't see himself in a relationship with me. Oh, fuck. Oh, he can. Oh, he can. Oh, good. I thought you said can't then for a second. Hey. Well, that's because you think he can, so keep thinking that, Nat. Affirmations: someone had an overly critical parent where you could never do anything right. Oh, join the club, Lauren. Our names are the same. We had the same parent, it seems. My mum always made me feel like I could never do anything right. Oh, Jesus Christ, you never do anything right. She would literally say that. God, you're hopeless. Okay? My mum was such a perfectionist. If I just folded a towel wrong and put it in the cupboard wrong, she'd undo the whole fucking thing and tell me off. Okay? So I constantly feel like I'm going to do things wrong. I constantly beat myself up. I'm my worst critic. Okay? When people criticize me, I never believe it. I'm my biggest cheerleader. What people say to me doesn't affect me anymore. If I hear criticism, it just rolls off me like water. Okay? I know I do everything right. I do everything right. I don't have to be perfect, but I know I am perfect. Things like that. Everything works out for me. It's so hard to believe weight loss affirmations. How can I affirm against this? You're not going to believe them, darling, especially if you're trying to lose the weight. You're going to look in the mirror and think, no, you fat bitch. Look how fat you still are. Don't try and believe it, darling. Just say them and say them and say them and say them and avoid mirrors. You don't have to believe it. You're not going to be able to. My dad was like that too. I manifested things for my career and I randomly found classes with an actor from Game of Thrones. Oh, did you telling? Wow. How to manifest when seeing SP at work every week. Just don't let it throw you when you see them, darling. When you do see them, say your affirmations to them across the room, looking at them saying, you love me and only me. You can't stop thinking about me. When you see me in the office, you get hard. You have to go into the toilet and masturbate furiously about me. You can't stop thinking about me all day. You just can't get me off your mind when you see me at work. Or whatever it is. Okay. Can people attract beauty and physical changes? Because I believe I have. Yes, guys. I do it all the time about my wavy hair, although I brushed it out today. Just say whatever it is you want. How do you manifest a lifestyle more so than an SP? You can, guys. Just say what the lifestyle is you want. I'm so wealthy. I can buy anything I want. I live a luxury life. I live a life people dream of. I have my dream life. Say those things now. SP has gone so cold. Well, probably because you think he has, Louisa, and then he will. Probably because you thought he would pull away, and he did. Probably because you had fearful thoughts, and then, ta-da, they've come true. What the fuck have you been thinking, Louisa? Fix that. Can you make a Facebook post with Neville books, other authors, and channels to watch like that, Amanda, please? Oh, yeah, I could, guys. Hey, I've done a million videos on it, though. I've done TikToks about it. I just don't have time at the moment. I affirmed for my friend to have her SP text her on her birthday, and his mum texted instead. Oh, well, almost there. Best Neville book to read. Just get the whole reader, guys. All his books are in there. They're only tiny little books, but Feeling is the Secret would be the easiest one to start with. My mum used to ask me why I deserve what I wanted, made me feel like I don't deserve anything. Oh, look, some parents' beliefs are really fucked up. Like, you shouldn't expect too much and then you'll never be disappointed. That's what things like my mum used to say. So just throw those beliefs your parents used to say out the window, darling. Do you have to say affirmations out loud or can it be thoughts? It's thoughts, darling, but you can say them out loud, but I'd rather you thought them. I just bought Feeling is a Secret. Good, darling. Oh, all Neville's books are really short. They're like that. If you look at the reader, they're like tiny. They were just pamphlets he gave out at his lectures. He never sold books. He wasn't publishing his books, really. Oh, I think he maybe had 1 or 2 published books and records. He had some records that got published. SP, just stop responding for no reason. Well, stop over-texting them. Start stepping into your power. Go and work on yourself, darling, and imagine them texting you back. Revise that. Wait, what can I affirm? I feel guilty for lying to him to get SP's attention and needy of old me. What, Chino? I don't understand that. Don't understand that at all. I have been affirming in the morning, and for the first time, I feel them so real. I'm excited. Oh, I don't want to. All right, guys, I've got to go soon because I've been on here for ages, and I've got a gazillion things to do. So, guys, if you're not following me, come and follow me at Subconscious Laws and put the notification bell on the top of the page so you get all the notifications. And I save all these lives in the Facebook group Subconscious Laws, and we'll be going live in Facebook tonight, which is Facebook Friday. So it's morning time UK, night time Australia, and then night time US, which would be Saturday morning Australia. Okay. So guys, please do come and join me there, and you can join Facebook Friday where you can literally write me a question that long, not just one line. Okay. So come and join the Facebook group, and Facebook Friday will probably be on around, I'd say 9 a.m., 10 a.m. UK time tonight, which would be like 7, 8 p.m. Australia time. All right, guys, and then probably 9 p.m. tomorrow EST. Okay, guys, see you later.